Yo, good evening, everyone, and you at home from USA, Canada, International, Long Island, aka Strong Island, plus the five spots of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, Queens. This is your man G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator, YouTuber, host with the most, misunderstood lonely nomad, unstoppable independent podcaster, and Queens, New York native of Laurelton, Queens, New York. And you're rocking and hanging out with me on the 281st episode of Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York Avenue podcast. How y'all doing today, man? Hope y'all had a nice weekend and everything. Y'all looking forward to anything fun this weekend? I kind of got y'all. I got y'all though. But I'm probably not gonna cover that in this episode, but probably in the next episode. So stay tuned for that one right there. Anyway, we're live and direct from StreamYard along with YouTube and alongside with Instagram Live. Make sure you follow the podcast on Instagram and Threads, of course. And and in the meantime, if you are new to the channel from the YouTube universe and you miss any new or previous episodes whatsoever, don't worry. All you have to do is go ahead and grab that subscribe button and tap on the noti bell alongside with alerts so you can be informed on when the live stream video recording is going to be starting. And also the videos is going to be under live. So you click on live on the YouTube channel page. Don't worry, everything's already recorded. So you know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to find. So um anyway, stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. Leave a like and a comment along with the episodes. Listen, stream, watch these episodes alongside with downloading the episodes. Listen on Spotify, and of course everything else in between. And I'll handle the rest at the end of the show right here. All right. Now I don't have anything related to mental health today, so I'm gonna cut to the chase. And go on to the New York Mass Transit Files right here, man. Let's do this. Yes, New York Mass Transit Files, man. Let's do this. All right, our first main particular topic in transit news. We have a fatality. We have a fatality. Um, and this fatality actually took place. Let me see. Yes, so I'll inform you where it took place. So, here's what's happening. A 32-year-old man was found fatally stabbed on board a 4 train in Manhattan early on Saturday morning. Police continue to search for the suspect who murdered the victim, who was found unconscious on board a downtown bound 4 train at the Union Square station at about 4:02 a.m. on June 17th. Officers from the 13th Precinct and NYPD Transit District 4 in responding to a 911 call about an unconscious man found the unidentified victim with stab wounds about the torso. Damn. That's scary, man. Wow. Wow. That's very scary right there, man. Yeah, that part too, man. EMS has hold on a second. Yes, EMS rushed the victim to Bellevue Hospital where he was pronounced dead. Police have withheld his identity pending family notification. The circumstances surrounding the man's death remains unknown and under investigation, it was reported. Of course, anyone with information regarding the homicide can call Crime Stoppers at 800-577-TIPS. Hang on. Okay, for Spanish, dial 888-57-PISTA. You can also submit tips online at crimestoppers.nypdonline.org or on Twitter at NYPD Tips. All calls and messages are kept confidential. Okay, in other let me see if I have any more to talk about here. Whew, this is crazy, man. And let's see. Let's see. Let's see. In other crazy let me see. Okay. Okay. I think that's the only thing I could really cover. Yes, that's the only thing I could really cover at the moment. But let's go on to um let's go on to the next thing right here. Chatting all the jazz. All right. Let's do this. All right. We got some terrible, terrible, terrible news we gotta get to right here. Let's see. So most recently, there was a 10th Avenue, incident, and this is from West42ndStreet.com. The FDNY has shared dramatic images and video footage from Wednesday's crane fire on 10th Avenue in Hell's Kitchen. Their drone view of the unfolding 5-alarm fire shows the firefighters working working with hoses from the rooftop swimming pool area of luxury building 55510 across the road from the crane at 550 10th Avenue. Wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's really, really, really terrible and sad at this point. Let's see. So, what was what was it like responding to yesterday's crane fire and collapse? The FDNY said on Twitter when sharing the video footage from robotics unit drones. Oh boy. They explained that the drones were an integral part of an operation that had the FDNY putting out the fire, evacuating tenants, and assessing structural damage. Okay. Last night, that took place on previous Thursday. 10th Avenue reopened to traffic, and nearby residents at the Victory and 55510 could again enter the buildings through the front door, as per our update yesterday afternoon. Yotel remains closed, and Covenant House is expected to reopen for the 100 plus young residents later today. Signature Theater is still temporarily closed. Yeah, that's crazy, man. All these crane accidents and stuff, man. Like, really? Like, why? And speaking of crazy, we got a Florida woman. Not we got a Florida woman. What is with people leaving their kids in the car, man? Like, seriously. So, this is from People. A Florida woman is accused of leaving her two children in a car which caught fire while she was shoplifting. Alicia Moore, age 24, was arrested and now faces 2 felony charges for the May 26 incident, NBC News reports. According to the records obtained by the outlet, both of the Orlando residents' children, whose ages are unknown, survived the fire, but one suffered first-degree burns. Jeez. Now that's an epic fail right there. Yeah, that's crazy. This is crazy. Like, why? That's crazy, man. Like, why? Sorry. All right. So, okay. So, Moore's car, a 2016 Lincoln, was parked at Oviedo Mall in Oviedo, where she allegedly shoplifting from Dillards with an unknown male when her vehicle caught fire. According to the arrest report cited by NBC News, Moore dropped the merchandise and fled the department store when she saw that her car was engulfed in flames, per the outlet. Oh my gosh. Damn. Damn, that's crazy, man. That's really crazy. And it's a damn shame that this happened. Oh boy. Man, why? Oh boy. This is ridiculous. Wow. Okay, here we go. All right, let me just keep going here, man. Okay. So this is crazy, man. According to NBC News, both children were eventually able to flee the burning vehicle and receive care in a nearby hospital thanks to help from bystanders. The arrest report also states that one of Moore's children suffered multiple first-degree burns on her face and ears before she was able to escape. That sucks, man. Police arrested Moore on an outstanding warrant unrelated to the Aveda Mall incident and charged her with both arson and aggravated child neglect. NBC NBC News reports. While according to the arrest report, the cause of the fire is still unknown. Moore contributed to the injuries her children obtained because the fire occurred during the commission of a felony by Moore. Moore entered a not guilty plea on Friday. Her bond is set at $20,000, and her arraignment is was already set for June 27th, which already happened according to records obtained by NBC News. Damn. Okay. All right, so we got some more stuff to talk about. A woman basically in Regal Park. Shit. So, this is from QNS.com. A Regal Park woman died Friday, June 16th, 2 days after she was struck while crossing the Horace Harding Expressway. God damn. Horace Harding Expressway in Douglaston, which is in Queens. Yes, it's in Queens. Yu Chen, age 50, of 63rd Avenue, succumbed to her injuries at North Shore University Hospital in Manhasset, where she was taken by EMS after she was struck by a 46-year-old woman who was driving a 2004 Toyota Camry on the morning of June 14th. Oh boy. Shit, that's crazy, man. This is crazy. That right there is crazy. Yeah, that part too, man. Anyway, let's get into anyway, let me keep going here. All right, let me keep going here. Police from the 111th precinct responded to a 911 call of a motor vehicle collision involving a pedestrian at the intersection of Horace Harding Expressway and Manhattan Parkway at 8:39 a.m. on June 14th. Upon arriving at the intersection alongside the Long Island Expressway, the officers found the victim lying on the roadway with severe head trauma. Further investigation by the NYPD Highway District's collision collision investigation squad determined that the driver of the Toyota Camry was making a left-hand turn from the southbound Marathon Parkway to the eastbound Horace Harding Expressway when she struck the pedestrian as she was crossing the eastbound Horace Harding Expressway within the crosswalk, police said. The driver remained at the scene of the collision and was not arrested, police said. The investigation remains ongoing. That's terrible, man. Ah, boy. Let's see. And so let's see. All right, Anita Baker. Everybody heard of Anita Baker and Babyface, right? The two talented musicians. Okay, so here's what's happening from people. Anita Baker's ongoing the songstress tour will move forward with no opening act following issues between the Sweet Love performer and Kenneth Babyface Edmonds fans. After canceling Babyface's performance at a New Jersey show last month due to, due to technical issues, Baker spoke out via Twitter earlier this week about receiving threats from his supporters. On Tuesday, she took to the social media platform to announce Babyface's removal from the remainder of the tour. After silently enduring cyberbullying, verbal abuse, and threats of violence from the fan base of our special guest support act. In the interest of personal safety, I will continue the songstress tour alone. Tweeted Baker, age 65. Damn. Appropriated fund refunds will be made. Babyface, age 64, later posted to his own social media accounts about the situation. I am saddened by the news that Anita Baker has decided to remove me from the songstress tour, he wrote. It's unfortunate and disheartening to see how things have played out via social media. He continued, while I was looking forward to the rest of the dates. I have nothing but love and respect for Anita, and I wish her the best for the remainder of the tour. Damn, son. That's crazy, man. This is insane. Very insane. Very insane, actually. Yeah. Okay. So the pair's May 10th show at the Prudential Center in New Jersey faced lengthy delays due to technical issues, after which the crowd was told that Babyface's set was canceled in order for Baker to deliver her full performance. In a statement to People at the time, the 12-time Grammy winner explained that production crews were unable to get a video screen running in time for his performance. As advanced as technology is today, we are sometimes at its mercy. The video wall was unfortunately not working that day, and time wasn't on our side, said Babyface, noting that he'll perform at the tour's Long Island, New York stop on Friday. I am incredibly sorry to the fans and have nothing but love and respect for Anita, continued his statement. I'm very much looking forward to continuing our tour together, and we'll see everyone tomorrow. Later that week, Baker posted several tweets about the mishap. The tech video wall glitched, she wrote, caused the delay. Live Nation producers took responsibility. We, us went on stage anyway. Late, but love prevailed. Since the incident went down, the pair has performed two shows together. But Baker said Babyface's fans have been threatening her in a series of tweets on Monday. Kenny's crazies are online bullies. Babyface, please call off your fans. I have only been kind and supportive of you as the special guest support on my tour, she wrote. As you can see, some of his fans are not accepting of the reality that he is contracted as special guest support on my tour. Some even want to hurt me. Crazy Town, of course, read another tweet from Baker. The songstress tour is set to continue. It already happened, so it already happened. So you know what I mean. So this one's a little bit of a recap. So that's a recap story. Tank defends Babyface actually, so let's get into that one right here. from Hip Hop DX. Tank has spoken up for Babyface after he was removed from Anita Baker's tour due to the legendary R&B singer's fans bullying the Sweet Love songstress. On Tuesday, June 13th, the Maybe I Deserve singer took to Instagram to defend his friend and mentor after people were berating him on social media, arguing he's done nothing wrong to receive such negative backlash and get kicked off the tour. It's really hard for me to stand by and let one of my heroes, one of the nicest human beings ever, just be attacked and be vilified for no reason, Tank began. Yeah, that part too, man. That part is crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah. So he apologized to his fans for not being able to perform after he was told he would not be able to perform. So somehow, whatever happens after that is his fault, and then you kick him off the tour. He continued, I want to respect my elders. I do. Stay out of grown folks' business, is what they say. But somebody got to say something. Babyface, do this to Babyface. That don't seem wrong to y'all. Something don't seem wrong about that. He didn't do anything. He didn't say anything. Nobody's gonna say anything. We have to protect our black women, and I see where you guys are. I understand. But who's protecting our black men, our black heroes? That guy. The R&B Money podcast co-host added in his caption, end quote, just can't stand by and not talk about the truth of it all. My apologies at Babyface, but I'm not as meek and mild mannered as you are. It is a flaw of mine, but somebody has to say something. Um, prior to posting his video response, Babyface was kicked off Anita Baker's tour after the Body and Soul singer alleged she was being bullied by his crazy fan base. Baker revealed she couldn't take any more of the alleged abuse from the LaFace co-founders fans online and announced on Tuesday that he had been cut from her songstress tour, which will continue as scheduled later this month without Babyface. That's crazy, man. After silently enduring cyberbullying, verbal abuse, and threats of violence from the fan base of our special guest support act, she wrote on Twitter, in the interest of personal safety, I will continue the songstress tour alone. Appropriate refunds will be made. Blessings. Babyface admitted he was saddened by the tour removal and the way things played out via social media. I'm saddened by the news, but that Anita Baker has decided to remove me from the songstress tour, he said in a statement. It's unfortunate and disheartening to see things have played out via social media. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. While I was looking forward to the rest of the dates, I have nothing but love and respect for Anita, and I wish the best with her, the best with for the remainder of the tour. Baker also responded to a series of tweets criticizing her, calling Babyface's bully fans Kenny's crazies. There is a white man behind these grown black men harassing me and gaslighting me, my fans, she wrote, while subliminally accusing somebody behind the scenes of the tour because he can't take over this tour, so he wants to destroy it. Kenny's crazy is narcissistic. Narcissists, call off your boys. Anita Baker continued claiming the internet trolls wanted to fight her. These trolls are on Max's payroll, creating fake news, slander, and harassment. This is what happens when the boundaries and blessings manifest into beautiful karma and growth. Hashtag Anita Baker. they want to fight a 65-year-old woman. Uh, hold on a sec. Um, yeah. So let's see. Outside of the drama, Tank released his Tiny Desk concert on Wednesday, um, June 14th, after recently singing backing vocals for Babyface during his own performance for NPR's long-running series, accompanied by the Florida-based MVP band. Along with a trio of famed background vocalists Luke James, Brooke Valentine, and Lonnie Be Real, the TGT member delivered a steamy 14-song medley that spanned his 23-year career. Okay. Wow. I'm glad he stuck up for Babyface, man. All right, let's make some noise for Tank, man. That That's what I call a good friend, though, man. You know what I mean? So that's just that's a good friend, man. That's a good friend. All right. Next, what we have here is let's see what we got next. Okay, Vanna White. Okay, so this is from New York Post. So let's see. The wheel keeps turning even without Vanna White. Puck News reported Friday that White, age 66, isn't working with the show's annual Teachers Week this season after being diagnosed with COVID-19, her absence coinciding with her ongoing contract negotiations. Oh boy. Oh my god! Yikes is right, man. um, so the longtime letter Turner reportedly contracted the virus in late July while Wheel of Fortune taped its teacher episodes, which are scheduled to air in October. Now, a source is explaining why filming couldn't wait until White got better. Damn, son. Shit. The teachers had already arrived in LA to tape the episodes, and with the academic school year starting, it was not feasible to reschedule that day. An unidentified source told TV Line last week. In keeping with the Teachers Week theme, California-based Teacher of the Year recipient Bridget Donald Blue graciously agreed agreed to fill in for Vanna for those 5 episodes. Um, let's see. Let's see. Okay. So the Post reached out to Wheel and White representatives for comment. The source claimed producers were able to reschedule filming on the following day, meaning that White's absence will only span one TV week instead of two. The news comes months after longtime Wheel host Pat Sajak, age 76, announced his retirement in June. Ryan Seacrest, age 48, has been named his successor. It's unclear what White's role will be upon Sajak's exit. According to a June report by Puck News, White hasn't received a raise in 18 years. Yeah, that's crazy though. It's been reported that White is in the middle of a serious salary negotiations, serious salary negotiations, hiring high-powered, aggressive attorney Brian Friedman to broker the deal. He has represented a slew of Hollywood heavyweights, including short-lived Jeopardy host Mike Richards. White has been with the show since 1982. Puck News reported she has been making $3 million a year since 2005, while a 2016 report from Forbes alleged that Sajak cashes in a hefty $15 million a year. Um, While one report claimed White had was holding out for half of Sajak's salary, another source recently disputed that assertion. 50% of Pat's salary is so outrageous that no one in their right mind could say that is fair, the unidentified insider told People last month. Negotiations is asking for much more than 50% of his salary. It's asking for the same pay, if not more. White has stayed mum on the rumors, including last month when she hopped aboard TMZ's celebrity bus tour with her son Nico in Beverly Hills. The outlet captured her greeting riders, with one asking if she would be coming back to Wheel. She simply laughed and smiled, telling them all time to say goodbye as she exited the vehicle. Well, um, well, I don't know, man. This is a hard battle, actually, if you really think about it. This is a hard battle to even think. Um that's just that's just it's a difficult battle to win exactly. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Little Dirk. All right. According to Hip Hop DX, Lil Durk has elaborated on why it was a 2-year process for him and J. Cole to record their current single, All My Life. In a sit down interview with the Nade- Nadeska show on Saturday, June 17th, um, Durk began by speaking about the effort the Fayetteville rapper put into the infectious rap record, which many have praised since its release in May. He went super crazy, Lil Durk said. It's so crazy because we've been talking for like 2 years, and he'd always be like, "Send me a record," and I'm like, "I gotta find the right record." I'm glad I waited 2 years. In my eyes, he's a legend. If you have a chance to do a song with a legend, it'd be like, will you send them something just to send it, just to say you got one, or you gonna make it stick. You're gonna make it stick. So that's why I never just sent him a record, because I'm like, I want something that's gonna stick. He added, in quote, as soon as I did the record, he was the first person to pop in my head. Like, I got it. I believe I believe in timing. Timing is everything. J. Cole's manager recently disputed claims that the rapper charged a huge fee for his guest verse on the song, calling cap on the notion. Um, Ibrahim IB Hamad took to Twitter earlier this month to respond to a tweet from Rap House TV alleging that Cole made Durk cough up $978,000 for his feature on the song, replying with a cap emoji. Woo! Damn, that's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money right there. $978,000. Wow. Okay, $978,000. Okay, so Dirk's DJ also debunked the report by writing on Twitter, false news, we ain't never paid for a feature ever. Okay. The aforementioned tweet didn't provide any evidence for their claim and seemed to merely be citing Cole's verse on Young Thug's The London, on which he raps, a verse from me is like 11 birds. I did the math. It's like $2,000 every word. What? Yeah. In addition, the OTF frontman admitted to Complex in May that Cole bodied him on his own song, which is something the Chicago rapper says barely happens to him. He smoked my ass on that one. For one, barely, Smirk said when asked about his experience working with the Dreamville Don. That barely happened. That barely happens. But shout out to J. Cole. Shout out to Dr. Luke. We made it happen. Dirk also spoke about All My Life in a May interview with Apple Music and said the song came about because he was feeling moody and knew J. Cole would be the perfect fit. Whatever mood I'm in, I just go to the studio and just make the music, he said. I just feel like a positive vibe went up with Dr. Luke. You know what I'm saying? That's the first song he played, and I just felt it, and I'm like, man, I want J. Cole on this. He continued, and I made it happen. I've been talking to him, checking up on him, just seeing how you doing. You wait for the right moment for him to ask to be on the song. The song be big. Wow. Wow, that's pretty dope though. Hold on. That's a good idea. That was a good idea. Okay, on to Pistol Pete Davidson. Haven't heard from him in a while. Um, wow. Okay, so let's see. So this is from the New York Post. So this isn't Bupkis. Comedian Pistol Pete Davidson, as Michael Rappaport would put it, just added a few additional stand-up dates to his 2023 tour calendar. He's now slated to headline in Florida, North Carolina, Maryland, and Virginia this August. Um, these additional dates come on the heels of the Saturday Night Live alums' recent announced 5-show tour with fellow comics John Mulaney and Jon Stewart on September 8th through the 10th. On that run, he'll play 2 gigs at Atlantic City, New Jersey's a test arena at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino on September 10th with his funny friends. Want to grab last minute tickets? Cost to catch the King of Staten Island live? Well, you still can. At the time of publication, tickets are available for all shows, and some are going for as low as $70 before fees on Vivid Seats. Hmm. Well, $70 is not a bad bargain if you really think about it, folks. That shit is not a fucking bad bargain. It's not a fucking bad bargain if you really think about it. Okay, so um all right. Let's see. Okay, you still need more details before committing. You are in the right place. Um we've got everything you need to know about all of Pete Davidson's live stand-up gigs below. All prices listed above are subject to fluctuation. Pete Davis Pete Davidson's 2023 tour schedule, a complete calendar including all tour dates, venues, and links to the cheapest tickets available can be found here. Okay, so as you can see, the ticket prices. So August 18th, which is tomorrow, at the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall in Pon, Vedra Beach, Florida, at 7 p.m. Hold that thought while I let this ice cream truck pass. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I had to lower the volume because of the ice cream truck. All right, so like I said about August 18th, which is tomorrow, which takes place at Ponte Vedra Concert Hall in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. It's going to cost you, the tickets is going to cost you $116, and, and it starts at 7 p.m. Also on August 18th at the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall in Ponte Beach. The same place is going to take place um the same place, which is going to cost you $116 and starts at 9:30 as well. August 20th at the Fillmore in Charlotte, North Carolina at 6 p.m. and it's going to cost you $70. And of course 9 p.m. $94. August 23rd at the Carolinas Theater in Greensboro, North Carolina, uh, $80. August 25th at the Lyric in Baltimore, Maryland, $85. August 28th at the Sandler Center for the Performing Arts in Virginia Beach, Virginia, $85. And the last one is September 23rd at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, Nevada. $125, man. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um all right. I think I'm gonna actually let me see. All right. I think I'm gonna stop right here. So I'm gonna stop right here. So let's get into the very last segment of the day, which is going to be stream choices on the go. Let's do it. All right. All right. You at home. Y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. Um, be sure to follow the podcast on Threads. Hang on a second. Okay, be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook, Threads, alongside with Instagram. Be sure to follow my other podcast shows that I do, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, the sports platform that I do, and the review show Meticulous Values podcast, as well as myself, G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Turn your notifications to details on when each episode is going to be dropping and um when I'm going to drop them. So as the schedule goes, actually is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right. So and yeah, if you go to the link in bio, you're going to see a whole list of streaming platforms. I want you at home to actually download these apps onto your iPhones, Android phones, iPads, Android tablets, Apple and Dell laptops. As I list them, starting with Audacity, Audible, Audioburst, Amazon Music, Breaker, Bullhorn FM, Castbox FM, Deezer, Listen Notes, Moon FM Podcast, Player FM, Pocket Cast, Podbay, Podfriend, Podhound, Podopolo, Podorama, Podcast Index, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Podverse, Podcast Guru, Podvine, Spotify for podcasters, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, iHeartRadio, the number one app for music, radio, and podcast. You do not need a credit card to download iHeartRadio, along with the other streaming platforms that I just mentioned. And also be sure to subscribe to the podcast shows that I do on iHeartRadio and everywhere else that I just mentioned, including Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, the Sports Edition show, and Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast review show, and Off the Meat Rat Chainz New York Avenue podcast as well. And hold on. You can also do the same with YouTube. Make sure you grab the subscribe button for me on the YouTube channel page of G Money Stacks 555, where you see the live videos already recorded. You go to the live section, you're gonna see all the episodes on there as well. So don't worry about anything else in between. And also, be sure to leave a like and a comment along with the episodes and topics. Click on the Noni bell along with alerts so you can be reminded when the show goes in the air via live stream, along with the date and time. Stay tuned for more video content, upcoming episodes, previous episodes. Download the episodes, share the episodes, watch the episodes on YouTube as well, and be sure to listen to the episodes on Spotify as well. And of course, listen, stream, watch these episodes, tell a friend to another friend, and word of mouth is important. And share the link that says Linktree / G Money Stacks 555 along with the podcast with your husbands, your wives, your boyfriends, girlfriends, your friends, the people you cool with, alongside with where you meet new people, as far as like, anywhere you go, as far as like block parties, birthday parties, clubs, barbecues, you just name it, man. Anyway, man, I think that's it. I think that's it for me. Oh, one more thing. One more thing I forgot to mention here. One more thing I forgot to mention here. One more thing I forgot to mention here. One more thing I forgot to mention in the topic. Yes. Okay. So the episode is titled Skipping. And this is a TikTok challenge, actually. I forgot to mention that shit too. Hold on. Okay. Um, this is from indie100.com. With the invitation of phones, gaming consoles, and other devices that keep us inside, the wholesome days of playing outside carefree seem to be drifting further away. So much so that it appears some adults have forgotten how to skip. You know, the thing you used to do as kids around the playground where you move forward, hopping from one leg to another. Well, that kind of reminds me of what is it? Damn. Oh yeah, there's double dutch. And this was one game where we had to jump from spot to spot. I forgot what it's called though, man. Um, it's with what is it? It's with the numbers. I think it's called hopscotch. I'm not sure, man. But anyway, um, I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm talking about here, man. But y'all can let me know in the comments on what the actual game was. Well, it's when you have to hop into one box to another. I think it's called hopscotch. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um. Anyway, man. Anyway, so much so that it appears that yeah. So I already so much that it appears some adults have forgotten how to skip. The thing is, oh yeah. Thanks to many on TikTok recording their hilarious attempts to try and skip again, the activity is now trending on the platform. Skipping has gone viral on TikTok thanks to multiple videos showing people's failed attempts at trying it with the hashtag skip challenge and forgot how to skip. Oh shit. In the clips, typically a person is being filmed while having an attempt at doing it with some hilarious results. In one video that has been viewed over 5.3 million times, um, TikToker Trina K tested her son-in-law skipping skills, and it didn't go well. Oh man, that's funny. Rather than skip, the man appeared to do more of a prince, leaving K and many viewers of the clip in hysterics. Another video that has been viewed 8.7 million times showed a TikToker's manager bravely doing his failed skipping attempt in front of the whole office. Oh man. What a mess. They captioned the clip, thought this forgot how to skip trend was a joke. I was mistaken. According to many failures posted on the posted on the platform, it appears we have lost our childlike joy. But but some are trying to recapture it by skipping for the first time in decades. Oh man. Um Okay, in the comments, one person wrote, "This is so funny. I just tried skipping for the first time in probably 30 years. It's not easy to do." Oh shit. 30 years? Hold on. 30 years? You mean to tell me you never skipped it in 30 years of your life? Really? 30 years? Hold up. Wait a minute here. That's crazy. That's crazy right there, man. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy. 30 years and you never try skipping when you in the playground when you was little. Come on, son. That's crazy right there, man. Wow. Wow. And that's how we're gonna end it right here, man. Okay, so um all right, let me recap the social media platforms again and everything else. Be sure to follow my New York Avenue podcast on Facebook, Threads, along with Instagram and my other two podcast shows that's on there, which is Excellent Fun Vibrant Talks podcast, the sports platform that I do, the review show Meticulous Vibe Juice podcast, as well as myself, G Money Stacks 555 in Queens, New York. Turning your notifications to postings on when each episode is going to be dropping, and I already mentioned the link in bio, and I already mentioned the streaming platforms where you can listen to the episodes and stuff like that, including YouTube. When you go to the YouTube channel page, you're gonna see the word live on there, and that's where you're gonna see the live episodes that's been recorded. So there you go, right there, man. You know what I mean? All right, I'm up out of here, man. Thank you very much for listening and tuning in and rocking with me. I'm your man G Money Stacks, aka the Gregonator. Remember, the grind doesn't stop. Hard work pays off. If you want something, you have to work hard and earn it. Be on your P's and Q's, follow your goals and dreams, and remember, you don't need other people's validation. The only person you need to validate is your fucking self, okay? All right? You don't need other people's approval for validation. You know what I'm saying? And also be sure to look and find something that makes you smile creatively, mentally, physically, and spiritually, that gets you into your zone alongside with tunnel vision. And yeah, that's gonna do it, man. And to all the people out there that's on the picking line, striking, and everything else, of course, y'all keep up the good fight. Make sure y'all. I hope y'all get your fair share of a deal. And be sure to eat some food and be hydrated. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because we can't have anybody passing out. So there you have it right there. All right, I'm out of here. Peace and one love. Enjoy the rest of your week and everything else in between, and make sure you get your tickets to Pete Davidson's comedy tour in whatever state you're in that I just mentioned. Peace and one love. Good night, everybody.